Welcome back to Fitness with Apoorva with me AJ, and today we'll be focusing on a series of poses that will help you stretch and strengthen your body, calm your mind, and bring balance to your practice. Let's begin. Let's start today's practice in a grounding child's pose. So, come onto all fours and then open your knees as wide as comfortable, letting your toes touch and placing your hands out in front of you. Rest your hips on your heels and your forehead on the mat. Stay here for a couple of deep breaths, feeling your belly expand against your thighs. You can also move your forehead around to give yourself a self massage. And take this time to become aware of your body and your breathing. Great. Now, lift yourself up and walk your hands slightly forward and bring your chest and forehead down on the mat. This is called melting heart or Anahatasana. Keep your hips high and keep pressing your palms into the mat and stretch your upper body to open the shoulders and chest. Keep breathing. Now, gently release the pose and come into a tabletop by stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers wide and press through your hands to engage your core. Let's flow through some cat and cow stretches to warm up our spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze up and tailbone for cow pose. Exhaling, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest for stretching into cat pose. Super. Now, try this at your own pace. Flow with your breath, moving through these gentle poses. Let's take a moment to stretch our wrists here, which can become tight from overusing our phones and laptops. Place the back of the palms on the mat so that your fingers are pointing towards the body. Gently sway your body from forward to back. Now, point the fingers to the sides of the mat and sway your body from side to side. Place your palms down on the mat so that your fingers are pointing towards the knees and gently move your body forwards and back. Reminder to be extra gentle with these poses. Super. Now, come up to kneeling on your toes to give yourself a nice toe stretch and make a fist in front of your body. Then, move your fists clockwise and anti-clockwise. Wrist rotations are great to release any tension in your body and your fingers. You can also extend all the fingers wide and ball up your fists to mobilize your wrists and release any tension or stress you may be holding on to. Great. Shake your wrists around and come back to tabletop. From tabletop pose, walk your hands forward and step your feet back, coming into a plank pose, a powerful pose that strengthens your core, arms and shoulders. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels, engaging your core and pressing through your hands. Lower your knees down and with control lower all the way down onto your belly, taking a second to catch your breath. Now, place your hands directly under your shoulders, keeping your elbows close to your body and zip your feet together and your toes press into the mat. Inhale, lift your chest and gaze forward as you stretch into Bhujangasana. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your core engaged. From your Cobra pose, exhale and lower down onto your belly. This time, placing your forearms parallel to each other like railway tracks. Keeping your elbows underneath your shoulders, inhale to lift up into Sphinx pose. This is a more relaxed variation and it helps to open out your chest and stretch your spine. Breathe deeply here. Exhale to release the pose. We will attempt a Bhujangasana again. Inhale, lift your chest up and gaze forward, stretching into Bhujangasana. Exhale to release the pose. Now, press through your hands, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, bend your knees as much as you feel comfortable, lifting your heels up and down and find a comfortable stretch in your hamstrings and calves. Try to maintain a straight line from your hips all the way up into your head. Take your time here as you reset your spine in downward facing dog. Take your time here as you stretch out into downward facing dog. Try to extend your exhalations, breathing out slowly and completely. Now, bring your heels down to the mat and walk your feet towards your hands, folding forward into Uttanasana. Let your head hang heavy and relax your neck and shoulders deeply. Take a few deep breaths here, allowing yourself to release any tension you may be feeling. Try to maintain a straight spine and place both your hands on your elbows and sway gently from side to side in ragdoll pose, releasing any tension in your lower back and hips. Let your breath guide your movements, feeling your breath travel up and down your spine, allowing yourself to surrender to the sensations and let go. From ragdoll pose, inhale to come into a half lift by extending your spine and lifting your chest, keeping your hands on your shins or thighs wherever is comfortable. Lengthen your spine and engage your core, gazing forward. Exhale, fold forward and relax into a forward fold. Let go of any tension and surrender to the stretch. Take a few deep breaths here, allowing yourself to release and relax. Now, bend your knees slightly and slowly roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time, coming into a Tadasana or mountain pose. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, engaging your core and relax your shoulders, jaw, neck and your chest. Let's add a gentle back bend to our practice. Bringing your palms together at heart center, inhale, lift your heart and your hands up to the ceiling. Gently arch back, bending your knees as much as you need to, keeping your core engaged and your gaze up. Exhale, fold forward to release the stretch. From forward fold, Bring your knees together and sit back into chair pose. Keep your weight in your heels, engage your core, and reach your arms up to sit back into chair pose. Breathe deeply as you challenge your balance and strength. Exhale, release into forward fold. Inhale, lift up, chair pose again. Exhale to release all the way into forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, and inhale, lift all the way up to Tadasana, palms to heart center. From your Tadasana, step to face the side base of your mat and lower your hips down to come into a deep squat or Malasana. It's okay if your heels don't come all the way down. You can use a folded up towel under your heels for extra support. Push your elbows into the sides of your knees to gently pry them apart, opening your hips further. Try to bring your tailbone as close to the mat as possible. This is a great stretch for your reproductive and digestive health. It is also known to reduce belly fat and regulate PCOS. Let's add some side stretches to our Malasana. Inhale, lift your right arm up towards the sky, and exhale, bend to the left, stretching the right side of your body. Inhale, come back to center and lift the other arm. Bring your hands down to the mat and sway your hips from side to side. From Malasana, sit down with your legs extended in front of you. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide, coming into butterfly pose. Use your hands to gently press down on your knees, opening your hips and stretching your inner thighs. You can clasp your toes in your hands. Breathe gently and completely in Baddha Konasana, releasing any thoughts, feelings, or emotions that you may be experiencing. Take this time to bring your awareness back to your breath. Remember to listen to your body, breathe deeply, and be mindful throughout the day. I hope you enjoyed this sequence of poses that helped you take the time out for yourself today. Thank you for joining me on the mat. Comment beginner below if you want more such beginner-friendly yoga videos from me. Don't forget to give thanks if this video helped you. Check out the link in the description box below to follow me on my Instagram and subscribe to my channel for more such content. I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe. Namaste.